Hello, football enthusiasts. Welcome to Blaqsport. Today we are in match day 7 of the African Cup of Nations 2023 right there in Cote d'Ivoire. It's been huge screamer of goals today, and I want to let you know that I am your host here, Insonet Uche, and with me here is
Ike-wise.
Ike-wise is a screamer today, you know.
Couple of today was actually a blockbuster because we saw what we didn't expect.
Yes.
Because I didn't expect some of the goals I saw today.
At all.
And the scoreline, I was there's some games I was like, this is gonna be a compact game and we'll see a limited number of goals. That should have been the same as the Nigerian game, but no. One team was beaten blue-black, and the other just had to leave the the pitch out. You know the feeling. Have you seen a cock or a fowl where you pour water on the fowl, drenched, drenched and collapsed? So that's what happened to some of the teams. So let's just see the scoreline for the day.
All right, the scoreline. We have the scoreline. Have the first match of the day, which is Cape Verde and Mozambique, with Cape Verde thrashing Mozambique 3-0, and Senegal also have a 3 goals up again against the Indomitable Lions, who managed to secure a consolation goal. And you have the late kickoff, which is Guinea 1 and Gambia 0. So you know what? I want to start with this Guinea match. Let me just start with that. So Guinea and Gambia. Although this game, I wasn't really feeling the game so much because will I say, I don't know. I honestly, I don't know.
I think I know where you're coming from. Don't worry.
Maybe it's just because
it's just because the teams were not really that the opponent. They were just, should I use the word basic? Not like basic. So because we've watched their first set of games and we expected this kind of performance. Really? I did not.
Something a little bit different because people who are fighting to take it. Okay, now watch. You have Guinea now, who is second. Gambia has not actually won any game. I expected more from them.
In terms of that, they played Senegal in the first stage of game,
and they were beaten. You lost. You played against a very good team.
Yeah, very good team.
At least you've actually learned some experience. You've actually got some composure, and I expect more from you in this game.
I mean, you cannot do more than your power. They tried their best, but their best was not good enough. That is just what it means. They really tried their best. Honestly, they did try their best, but it wasn't good enough. At the end of the day, the Guineans took the day.
Okay, and now the match of the day. Everybody's talking. It's all over the internet because of a screamer by Bebe over with 40 yards. Yeah. Oh my God. This is the Bebe that once played for Manchester United for a 7 million contract.
Yeah, 7 million pounds transfer then. That was way back 2009. Yeah, that was then. He's old now, 33.
33. I know about Baby that I like that. The 40-yard shot that you saw him take today is, I wasn't surprised. I see people saying online, the keeper needs to be investigated. The keeper needs to be. Man, imagine when Carlos did his own.
Yeah, Carlos did his own. But in terms of what we saw today, ideally, being honest from my own point of view, to be honest, the keeper should have kept that one out by punch. With a punch. Yes. But I also give kudos to Bebe because he took the first one farther than that and hit the post.
Yes.
He tried again and scored. So for Bebe to do that, it means he has confidence. He has been doing it in training and it's worked for him. So it's actually the confidence for me, man.
He's good in it. I remember when I told earlier when he was in Maiden, he didn't have a very successful year in Manchester United, and he's one of the players that Sam Ferguson they see play and they signed him over. He has a good kick.
Yeah, definitely. If you watch the game today, if you watch the game, you would see that he was really passionate in terms of trying to carry the nation on his shoulders.
Yeah.
So that he's a lead man now.
He has evolved over it. You know how many clubs have actually played?
He has actually changed his game. He has
evolved as well.
Likes of Benfica, Victor Guimaraes, and Rayo Vallecano. I think presently he's with Real Zaragoza.
Yeah.
So he has really evolved over the years and he's gained some level of confidence. to carry his nations on his shoulders. I mean, he started his career with Portuguese under 21 team.
Yeah,
because he was born and raised in Portugal, though he has roots in Cape Verde.
Yeah,
so he's now back to represent his home country, and I'm really proud of him.
So that actually makes him one of the best goal of this tournament. He's a contender.
He's a goal contender, trust me. Because 40 yards, I mean, the free kick was powerful.
Yeah.
It was really powerful. And I know Cape Verde really. I've watched them before this tournament.
Yeah, we already said about Cape Verde.
I told you that
they are good.
They're playing good football. Beautiful football.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we really need to keep an eye out on Cape Verde. Any team that is going to meet them should not sleep on Cape Verde in the round of 16. Someone
else you need to actually look at in that Cape Verde team is the Kevin Pina, who actually scored from 30 yards.
Wow.
Defensive midfielder, yes, that defensive midfielder.
Bro.
From the 30 yards. That one was classic.
You know what?
Not even a sports kid, it was a classic.
You know, when I saw the goal, I wanted to watch the replay because I was thinking that
maybe it was a deflection.
Yes. No, there was no deflection. Yeah. I wanted to put it there.
He knows where he's going. He knows it.
That's what we call thunderbolt, bro.
Yeah. So we have 30-yard shot and we have a 40-yard shot. So goal contender is all the way for Cape Verde this tournament.
They're doing great.
They're doing so much. So this is the scoreline ended on a 3 goals to 0.
Yeah, 3-0. Yeah.
Yeah, and we have the other one scored by Mendes. Mendes had a very good one. Let me just
Yeah, it was scored by Mendes.
Yes. So Mendes have a very good one, and this is what we see that they have. They're the first team to qualify for to round 16.
Imagine, I didn't see that coming
at all. No one saw it.
I was thinking the likes of the
Egyptians,
or one of us.
Nigeria.
But now we still have to wait until match day 3 before we can decide.
Definitely.
You understand? So
and even on this, they're the first one. They have 100% conversion in all their games, having 6 points to top their table. And now we're going for the match we want to. The match that has so much attention going up online right now, which is match of the day, the Senegal and Cameroon, that ended on a 3-1, having Mane managed to find the back of the net in this game.
Mane, he really proved himself. He's really been like a threat in the 18-yard box in terms of the final third. He has really brought in his experience into the Senegal. Funny thing is, the Senegalese team, they have young crop of serious-minded players. You know, and they play as a team. It's one thing for you to have the players like some countries do, but there is no synergy in the team. For you guys to play as a team. So Senegal have really come to this tournament and they've really proven themselves as defending champions, and they're like, we are here to do it again. I don't understand what the Cameroonian defenders were doing in the box.
Last time we did the same thing. Last match they were still scrambling with the ball there, until they conceded. The same thing was about to happen today. But before I go into details about the Cameroonian team, let's talk about Nicholas Jackson, right?
Yeah, Nicholas Jackson from Chelsea,
and he's on the bench.
He definitely he has to be on the bench because the reason is because this team, they have played together before and conquered the continent. So they have that understanding. Jackson is what we call the new cat. He's a new cat. He is not part of the big boys here. He came into limelight when Chelsea bought him. Imagine, we didn't know who was Nicholas Jackson before Chelsea bought him. So he has been invited, quite alright. He's a good player.
He was but he
came into the second half of the game. You understand? But the starting lineup of Senegal is a perfect lineup. They won the game before Jackson came in.
Okay, so they
didn't really need it.
Okay, so people say that he could even if he didn't even come, they wouldn't even notice.
They wouldn't notice that he didn't come on board. But ideally, the coach did a great job by bringing him on board. But I feel now that Senegal have qualified, they will start him in the next game.
The shot on target they had in this game was just one. And you remember when that one they had, that was one they had on goal.
The shot on target is a goal.
That's the only goal.
Viewers, you can just go online now to try and have a look at the highlights from the CAF website. You would see that only 2 highlights came in favor of Cameroon. One was one header over the bar, and the other one was a goal. Meanwhile, look at the highlight from the Senegalese team. I mean, classics. We saw classic finishing, classic shot on target, Mane on points there, and Sarr on points as well. And as well as the laziness of the Cameroonian defenders also in display.
This goal, Onana should be, I don't know, he just came in, he's already having 3 goals. I know everybody will actually shout at him, saying that Onana.
Yeah, on the second thought, I was like, why is Onana doing this? And I had to look at the goals again, and I don't blame Onana at all. Because look at it, the first goal was a deflection.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely a deflection. The second goal, the defender was a few yards out from the ball.
Wait, let's look at it. Okay,
let the viewers look at them.
Now, if you look at the distance between that Onum and that winger. It takes, what will you take you to cover up that space that you have to put your hand behind your back, waiting for the arrival of the plane. You know what it means? You're already waiting. You put your hand behind your back and you're waiting for the plane to arrive. Look at the distance between the plane and you.
I mean,
this
like
Onomo is the one that makes it go.
I mean, look at this.
Look at the distance. Let me draw the line. Let me draw the line. Shh, you see the line?
Yeah, I can
look at the line.
I can see the line, bro.
Look at the line between the just.
I mean. Now, can you see the passion in the Senegalese team? Look at this.
Nobody's marking.
See Mane making that run.
Nobody's even marking Mane.
Yes, see the run by Mane.
He's going there and he's going to drop.
Yes, definitely see the run. The only person that is really giving cognizance to the run, to that crossing, is the guy that is running in front of Mane, the Cameroonian defender.
Yeah.
The other guy, the guy on the 21 jersey, is not doing. What is he doing?
He's just standing.
Who is he marking?
What are you marking?
Who is he marking? Then they now allow this guy to stay in front of the 18-yard box. What if the squaring was
to the person?
It was down here. Who is going to mark this guy? And this is the same error they made that led to the third goal. Because they left Mane at that same point and Mane scored the goal.
Exactly.
Because if you observe, the Senegalese guys are so tactical and they are so organized. When they are going on attacks, they know how to make the runs, where to stay and where not to stay. The Cameroonian team, forgive me, I know they have a point. Maybe they might qualify from the last group game, but I don't see that happening with Cape Verde. But at the moment, they have only 1 point, and this was an utter disgrace for me. They really have to embarrass Onana. I don't know if it's intentional or what, because even the first goal, I mean the deflection that came in, the same player.
No, who was actually avoiding the ball. He was still running away, avoiding the ball.
The ball is going to bite him. He was like,
I don't know if, I keep saying, if he's not ready to play, he should give way for someone else to get. You can't just tell me you are there as the big boys waiting for the ball to arrive and you put your hand behind your back. You have over
it's not even time.
You have over 65% advantage to the ball. And he's close up the space.
He was the closest to the ball.
He
would have just gone in to disorientate that player.
Just
so the player will not cross that ball.
He might even take the ball straight.
Yeah, he might want to take it straight, and that way this wouldn't have. I mean, they were able to hold on to a 1-0 lead till 70 minutes.
Can you imagine?
If this goal didn't come in and Cameroon equalized, it would have been a different ball game. You know, right?
Yeah.
It would have been a different ball game. But look at the exposure. They actually had to expose Onana like this to make Onana look as if
looks so bad.
But meanwhile, I don't blame Onana for either of the goals.
This is the same thing happened next match. They were scrambling in the ATM box. The same thing. No one knows their left from their right. They keep running around. Nobody knows who to mark. They don't know who to mark in this squad. Look at that everywhere. It looks disorganized. Nobody's marking anybody. How can two players go? Look at the 4 and number 6 is marking the other number 15. Who is marking the other one then? Everybody looks disorganized. This picture is a total.
I don't know what Rigobert Song is doing in the team. I don't know what they're doing.
I think we are talking about these players. I don't know how he's picking his squad.
I don't know how he's picking his squad because they are not doing justice to me. If you ask me, they are not.
This is not the Lions I knew and I saw last tournament. This is what the team I saw last tournament.
Do you really think Senegal are that good? Do you think Senegal will beat Ivory Coast 3 goals? Do you think Senegal will beat Egypt like this, or they will beat Morocco like this? Do you think so?
No. It's too easy. It's too easy.
What's this?
Okay, so this is what we have for a wrap today. This is match day 7 right?
Yeah, Manchester.
Okay, so I don't. Bad time is running. This is by the 7th, and we are here to wrap it up for the AFCON 2023 post-match analysis. Feel free to follow us on our social media platforms on Twitter, Instagram, and X. Twitter is now X. So talk about follow us on X, Instagram, and also on Facebook. Also, please subscribe also on our YouTube channel on BLAQSPRT. I am your host, Insonet Uche, as always, and with me here is
CKY. It's always a pleasure.
All right, so we'll see you tomorrow as we go into the next game of the tournament. That's we want to wrap up the round 2 of the next group. So let's see you tomorrow. Ciao.
Wow.